As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Abiyama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, Chukwokika Abiyama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said.
I am a Bocajana, no Bossatabo, Bossiburaca, Unzuaka, Kaimapuro, and as an I logic, I not talk, I weapon of Bossatabo, Bossiburaca. When I say what you cook, Kikabia, Mokikelo, or Bassibin, one note to an Yaji Penaka, or Jingo Koroja, West Side, whatever we will not have an mess. What else the Paya want to Gena Walibon, Gena Walaji, Gena Walibon, Gena Walolu, Wakela in a Wakela, no, the Wakela, for Wakela, and for the none of the dozen song will of our challenge. Enu Uraji and our Raji, Mbu Raji, and the Uraji Indian and those on the Prezo Kukanka. Then we all go Biafra 1967 to 1970. Our fathers, our mothers, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our nephews, our friends. Then we all go Biafra 1967. So we're going to be a Uraji and Noble. I went to Nibe, going to be a Uraji Noble. I went to Nibe, going to Babra Yosia and abandon work, Babra Yosia and abandon money. Then I took Guna, Guinea Najarano. When I say Enu Uraji and Uraji, Mbunaga and Dishan and also Kono Uraji, Yakuanazu kind of Kunoji, no was a tabo, was a break, a Kariano, Kuabunduana, Kenduano, and Duana from Duana War. A Kakatrai Yoma go to try Yoma for Try Yoma. Kako try Yoma Hanan is an unknown, Candy Bojami and Anibo, Chukoka and go with Malaya. Whereas in Yana Kuna, Kana Kuno, the Yana Kuno, the Kana Kuna for Yana Kuna for Kana Kuna for Kana Kuna for Kana Kuna to Kana Kuna to Kana Kuna here. Kana Kuna, Kana Kuna as a boy and a Kuka Biafra, Kana Kuna, Kana Kuna. When I should go Kabamado, the Kuyan drive Bomas and Nancano. The Viana get the Viano, the Viana for the Viana, the Viana to the Viana, the Viana, so Viana Mazia, the Naki, you and young Naka, borders of my belly as a Bushita Cocos, a Buchitomoya. I love when another Arabu Biano Raya, no Boston Kata, Tessica Cogosiwadi. Now a great school Kabiama, when I not be Siala. Yeah, when in do Umuna Momo Biafra, I take a trana Yama, Cody will turn a Yama, Kafa for Trana Yama, and do I in a care, do I know you, do I know for, do I know for I went up to Kikabia, Kikalo, but even one note to a young land on the Koraka, you go and I to Wabakura Zurika. Only getting at the Nabakaya, Adonai, ancient of days. Elohim of our forefathers, Elohim of our ancestors, El Shaddai, Hashem, Most High God, Chukwu Okike Abiama. We committed our leader n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, anyị na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke, n'isi onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu, the Yeshua of our time, the Irokotri of our time, Ọhamadike one, ọnụ na-ekwuru Igbo niile, ọnụ na-ekwuru Biafra niile. Wee na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke na naba anyị, ndụ ya na-eke, ndụ ya n'orie, ndụ ya n'afọ, ndụ ya na nkwọ, ndụ ya n'ụtụtụ, ndụ ya n'ehihie, ndụ ya n'anyasị, gị na Chukwu, gị na ana, gị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, gị na ihe ana na-ejere ozi. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu abịa ma dododo nakwa nwanne anyị nwoke bụkwa our prime minister, Biafra government in exile, autopilot, Maazị Simon Ekpa. Wee na-asị Chukwu Okike abịa ma n'ụbọchị taa bụkwara ụbọchị bụrụ eke na n'Igbo niile. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe, ihe ọmasị na ihe ga-eri aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ndụ mmiri, ndụ azụ, ndụ agha bụ ndụ mmiri, iji agha bụ ije mmiri. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana ya echekọta ya na eke, chekọta ya n'orie, chekọta ya n'afọ, chekọta ya na nkwọ. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eri aka, na ndụ ya ga-adị na eke, na ndụ ya ga-adị n'orie, na ndụ ya ga-adị n'afọ, na ndụ ya ga-adị na nkwọ. Eje anaghị abụrụ isi ije. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa na ọ ga-adị ka echi na echi adị agwụ agwụ, n'osisi pụtara ife dị gbogbo na ojiregbu ha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiregbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, ojiregbu Simon Ekpa ga-egbu onwe ya, ọ ga-etinye isi ya, ngị na Chukwu, ngị na ana, ngị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mehie, ngị na ndị mbụ, ndị egede, ndị ichie, ndị ọzọ, ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka. Chukwu debere ọkọrọfọ ọkọrọnkwa ha ụwa ma ha nwa eze ọnọ n'ihu ndị nkọ ha duru mgboke duru zom iwu duru obi nwụba anụ ụmụ dura n'isi eke, otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi anụ ọkịja niile, otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi wee dị n'aha Great Chukwu Okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile. A na-agwọ ọ na-ere nke emere ju oyi eme ọzọ, isi emeghị ọṅara anụ n'ebe ya. Wee na-asịkwa Chukwu Okike abịa ma n'isi mụ IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, the genuine ones indeed, working as seriously to make sure that Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Eze Chukwu Okike abịa ma also the principal officers of Biafra government in exile, autopilot. Keke ketara na ihe ọma ka o rere tụrụ na ihe ọma ka fụfụtara na ihe ọma ka kwụkwọtara na ihe ọma, ndụ anyị na-eke, ndụ anyị n'orie, ndụ anyị n'afọ, ndụ anyị na nkwọ. Gị na Chukwu, gị na ana, gị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, gị na ihe na-ejere ụra asọ kije ozi. Chukwu Okike abịa ma okike gere ụwa gbasị dị n'igbe. When I say the angel Chukwu Okike abịa ma also guide us and protect us till Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Anywhere we are going, Chukwu Okike abịa ma n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe ọmasị na ihe bịa ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri, ihe ọmasị na mmiri ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ana, ihe ọmasị na ana ga-eru anyị aka. Mmụọ nkwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eru anyị aka n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke. Gị na Chukwu, gị na ana, gị na ihe na-ejere ana ozi, gị na ihe ana na-ejere ozi, gị na agwụ nsị ọha mee. Onye ọbụla mama aka nzu na aka nzu dị mma na we are whiter than snow. Na nzu enwe ntụpọ na Igbo, na nzu bụ omenala Igbo niile, na nzu bụ izizi a na-enye mmadụ na mmadụ bịa ebe mmadụ. Na ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị nke taa, Chukwu Okike abịa ma na-ekwu ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ ndị onye ọbụla wherever they are planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike abịa ma na House of Government House, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilor chief, community leaders, whatever they are planning evil against the children of the Most High, against Biafra restoration, against our leader, also against the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, our brother Maazị Simon Ekpa. When I say the Chukwu Okike abịa ma okwu ọjọọ niile nke kwuru gọvanọ ahụ wekwa n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke n'oge chiri aha ozu kpasa ụkpasa na eke ozu akpọsa ụkpasa na orie ụkpasa ụkpasa na afọ ụkpasa ụkpasa na nkwọ n'ụbọchị ndụ ha niile oge chiri aha azụ ihe niile bụ ihe ọjọọ kwuru n'isi anyị, ọ bụ izinụlọ nke a gbara n'isi anyị. When I say the Chukwu Okike abịa ma any evil plans of enemy in our land, in our Biafra restoration, whatever they are in planning against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike abịa ma in this planet earth, in House of Government House, House of Representatives, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, councilor chief, community leaders, traditional leaders, wherever they are in their planet earth, in the four corners of this planet earth, in their marine kingdom, in their Owonu kingdom, in their Ekanka kingdom, planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Okike abịa ma let their evil plan turn against their in eke ngị na Chukwu ngị na ana, in orie ngị na Chukwu ngị na ana, in afọ ngị na Chukwu ngị na ana, n'ụtụtụ the evil plans of enemy will go back to them in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike abịa ma. A na-agwọ ọ na-ele Okike abịa ma n'aha Great Chukwu abịa ma the ha Great Chukwu Okike abịa ma. Wee na-asịkwa n'ụbọchị nke taa Kaina Kuku, the land of the rising sun, we will love and challenge. I want to Kaina Bonita. The land of the rising sun, we love and challenge. The land of the rising sun, we love and challenge. I get to cook Italia, I want to get a wallable. Then I will Wakela in a Wakela in the Wakela in for Wakela in Wakela in Toto Wakela in a Wakela in answer. I got bookies here. I go and I got the kitchen that you had that was supported if I did, but I have to give an appetite on I we are no Coca Biafra. I can't try Biafra, Corridor try Biafra, for try Biafra, can cook try Biafra, and not to Kungana. I saw Biafra, I got 2 years and a commission. 2 years and only, we see no the T. Siana for Wisson, T. Siana for Wisson. When I see you work, you can get a low, but Sibini, one note to one young Langundo, Querenca, you go and I to Wabakulas Unica. When I send a commander in Wakabu, Biafra United, Channel, Television. No boss at Tabo, boss, breaker. Dubiana, Dubiano, Dubiana for Dubiana, Dubiano, Toto, Dubiana, Dubiana. Opopiana Matia de Ganaka, you and young the Ganaka Chuku, my borders of my areas, Bushia Cocose, Bushitomoya, Arab Panera, Pubiano, and I had great food. When I spent almost in Qatar, the land of the rising sun, we love and cherish Chuku Gabiamai, Okikalo, Basibinigua. I want to get a waribo, get a wallo, Wakela in a Wakela, no, the Wakela enough, Wakela and Wakela, no Toto, Wakela in a Wakela in Ayaso. Why number time? The land of the rising sun will love and cherish. I want to know about Sankataka in a Kupanisia. Kewakarian and Kewakarian, no, the Wakarian, no more IPOB, Nisumu Biafra, Nina. Wakela in a Wakela, no, the Wakela enough, Wakela and Wakela, no Toto, Wakela in the Wakela in Ayaso. For point number time, the Ganaka, the Ganaka. Bora is my areas, Chuko Kikabia, Monisi, 1 night, Wokable Biafra United Channel. Twice you open Nisia Kogas, the Nisumu Biafra Nina, Nisumu IPOB Nina, Nisi indigenous people of Biafra Nina, no boss at top was a breaker, or twice you quit Kogas who had it. Now her great Chuko Kabia, my Ayana Misiala, and ya, Bonina. Anna war on air, and came the joy and Makosa.
Matiano di Eburisi yana teso Iri ebe go makwese Makano panu boko Opa tichiria Abona boso nyamu Ona yoku chipena kana Asi maburo kuno mare Ya buru miyaru Namogara pala namu Sorondi bozo Opa no maketo Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram si Nabia Fra Balamu Iyabuna Nene Kambu Paraya no Makano Jife Wata Winyakaye Akano Yilo Desi
Oji he wata welia kelu akalobe yilo odese yanani wata kere welukwife ya webadanya. Welcome, 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 my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Tell your brothers and sisters that we are live and direct. And I want you to understand that Chuko Kikabiama Bineligwe is bearing us witness as we have gathered this very afternoon to do the needful. I want you to pay very good attention because I have bring you all important information that you all need to know this very day. Let us continue with this very piece of music from our young Biafran brother.
Biafra is my land. Biafra, I must go back to our land. And just a one or two courses. Bonyega Baramu, if I came here 4 years ago, Gonna chopping me also, Bongo Rogeraku, Mano, yes, no, Bugava, Nalibu, Westy not to one Nigeria. Yabigo Solo Gausala, Gausa, Kano was a Roman neighbor. Matanobu, Gausa, as a good governor he is. Lokajita Pandia was of Fuma.
Yeah, what's up, Fuma? All right, you're highly welcome once again, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is loud and clear before we proceed with this very all-important broadcast this very afternoon. Today's date is 25th of June 2025, and the time right now is exactly 4 minutes to 3 p.m. in the land of Chukwokikabiama. Wherever you are joining me from, it is 56 minutes top of the hour, no matter your time zone or where you are listening from. It is your live presentation. Let me know in the comment section if my voice is loud and clear, that we may proceed with this very broadcast this very afternoon. I have brought to you some important, information and notification, or should I say notice, from all the way from Finland. So please tell everyone around you to pay very close attention, because we are not going to waste time or take much time in this very presentation this afternoon. Now, I've got some pictures which I'm going to be exposing moving forward in this very broadcast. I have some pictures which I will be exposing this very afternoon. And it's not going to end there. Exposing the pictures will not end there. We are going to do everything humanly possible. I said humanly possible, to make sure that Finnish authority holds that very saboteur accountable for his criminal activities in Finland. So exposing his pictures and his full image to the public will never ever be enough, because we already have his record in Finland. We know exactly what he's doing in Finland, because he who goes to equity must go with clean hands. You cannot be a criminal in Finland committing criminal, offenses and, delving into criminal activities in Finland, yet you have the guts to come and give false witness against a freedom fighter. So we have his clear pictures, not one, not two, not three, clear pictures of that saboteur, and then we will still go ahead to make sure we are not going to end his own. His own will be worse than other 3 DOS saboteurs. His own will be worse because he's already a criminal in Finland. This is a man who has been collecting Kela in Finland, and he does not pay tax. He's pretending and lying to the Finnish government that he's not working, while he's shipping container every blessed week to Nigeria. So his own crime is on top of the rock, or of the mountain, which of course is going to be answering the case any moment from now. But because that is not yet our problem, but this is something that is on the line, and he must answer the case. He who goes to equity must go with clean hand. Now, without wasting further time, can Bapi also immediately, because we do not have too much time to waste this very afternoon. My wonderful people of Biafra and lovers of freedom, many things have already happened, and we have come here to give you the information as it has happened. Now, I have gotten some reports. I want to make this very, very clear today. I want to make this very, very clear today for avoidance of doubt. I want anybody who is taking fake information, fake news from some of the bloggers who know how to talk very well, pretending to know much about Biafra agitation, or even pretending to know that they know what is going on in Finland, why they are not even in touch with Biafra struggle. These kind of bloggers have no business with Biafra struggle. They know nothing about Biafra struggle. They will write their message, use AI voice to translate it, put it on voice note, then use some pictures to back it up. After doing this work, they will download, they will export it from the software they are using to do the editing. After exporting it to their system, they will now post it to their platforms. And you, innocent and unsuspecting Biafrans, will come across this very kind of fake news with a very attractive headline and thumbnail. You stuck there, watch and listen to the junk stories, and then it's either you start sending me WhatsApp messages asking me, is this true? And you are panicking, is this, that, this and that? Or you start making comments in my comment section on one of my videos or broadcasts, bringing what you had from a platform that you know fully well that this very platform is not attached, has absolutely nothing to do with Biafra agitation, but they are using Mazi Simon Ekpa to gain traffic, to chase clout on social media, to build their platforms. And then you listen to that. You did not hear such information from Biafra Unite. You did not hear such information from any platform that you know very well that this platform is in Biafra agitation, Biafra struggle, even though that platform is, maybe currently talking nonsense or has derailed. But you know that that platform is actually in the struggle. You didn't hear such information from that platform, then you will come and start asking me, is it true that Prime Minister was given a bail condition? They say he can no longer do this. He can no longer. I don't want to receive such nonsense conversation again, please. If you are listening to such conversation from any blogging website or YouTube channel, please don't ask me. Once you listen to it, take it from there. Stock it in your own mind. Don't come and ask me, please. I'm not here to answer those queries. As long as you did not hear that from me, don't bother yourself asking me about it. Please, I'm begging you, especially in this critical time now. If you did not hear that information from me, do not bother asking me about it. Everything about our Prime Minister is something that I know much about. And my information is coming directly from Finland, closer to Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. Very, very close to him himself. Not from any other person. I'm not getting information from anybody else. I'm getting it direct from Finland. Therefore, whatever I tell you about, that's why I cannot just talk if I'm not sure about what I want to say. I'd rather keep my mouth shut if I don't know or have information to give you. And I have to wait until I confirm everything that I want to say before you hear me talk, especially when it has to do with Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. So please, I just want to make this announcement because I've seen some fake news flying everywhere about some stringent, bail clause given to our prime minister. There has never been anything like that. All those are fake news. But our people, how can somebody be telling you yesterday, 24th of June, yesterday, somebody is somewhere telling you about the bail condition that has been given to our prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, yesterday. Why we have given you the information that today, Wednesday, 25th of June, 2025, is the day that they are going to argue about his bail condition. And somebody from somewhere jumped out yesterday, giving you information that, oh, this is what they reading it out as if no, as if the bail condition send it to his phone. Somebody na agrogi nege. I don't understand. Please let us end that immediately. I beg of you. Now, let us move to today's, of course, broadcast. As you can see on your screen, or the headline of this very live presentation, which I have written, breaking, PM Mazi Simon Ekpa's case takes another turn. PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, his case takes another turn. While on the thumbnail, which you can see on the screen, I have written PM happening in Finland as PM Mazi Simon Ekpa faces another hurdle in his case. There are some reasons of these write-ups, both the one on the thumbnail and the one on the headline. So we are going to start explaining them, analyzing them one by one as we proceed with this very live presentation. All right, we move. Because of the thumbnail and the headline, do not panic. We're going to analyze it properly. The headline is true. The thumbnail is true. There is nothing to add. But we are going to explain it one by one. So pay attention and let your neighbor know that we are live and direct. All right, as we move, it is not a news that today, being the 25th day of June 2025, is the day that was slated or scheduled by the Finnish judges, the three-man judge of the Finnish High Court today at the Päijät-Häme District Court in Lahti, Finland, where they have said that today, according to the last information on the 18th day of this very month of June 2025, that today, Wednesday 25th, is going to be the day that they will argue and decide about the bail condition of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko. And as it has come today, while we got the news yesterday from Finland that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa will not be appearing in court himself, some people mistakenly misinform our people that there will not even be a court sitting. Some of them were mistakes, while some of them did that for the reason best known to them. I don't know. But I know that some are genuine, but they made some mistakes. So there was a court sitting today. There is a court sitting today as Biafrans trooped there in support of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. So I'll be giving you some important information and argument that ensued inside the courtroom today. Now, number one, the first significant thing that was noticed in the morning as Biafrans converged at the court premises to observe today's proceedings of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko, they realized that the sitting or the court sitting has changed. It used to be the room number 1 all through the days from May 30th till June 18th. All through the days that our PM has been coming to court, they have been using that courtroom number 1. But today, they were told that the case has changed from courtroom number 1 to courtroom number 3. So today's hearing took place in room number 3. Room number 3, yes. Now, as they proceeded this very morning, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, remember that today was to argue or to decide the bail condition of our Prime Minister. Remember, I want you to write everything down so that you people will understand, or our people, sorry for using that word, you people, that we, our people, should understand what the Prime Minister is facing and what we are facing as a people. So that those who are using this very struggle for a joke, who are using this very struggle for a ride, should go and ask themselves important questions if they are truly human beings. If they are true humans, if they truly have human heart in them. Apart from the unaliving of our people, yet some people are using this very struggle to joke, dragging something that nobody should even think about in the first place. And you are bringing it online, making everything to look like a joke. Because you are not even in touch with the reality. You are completely detached from the reality on ground. You don't know what is going on. You have never lost your loved one before. You have never lost anything before. You are not even in the shoe of the men on ground. You are not in the shoe of Mazi Simon Ekpa at all, or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you don't care. Your business is booming. You're doing very, very well for yourself. Probably some money is getting into your pocket from this same struggle, from Biafran's struggle, from Biafran's hard-earned money. And you are making it look like a joke, taking our people for a ride and for granted. Woe betide you. Woe betide you. Instead of the decision of deciding the bail condition of Mazi Simon Ekpa today, they went into another argument. I want you to pay attention. I'm giving you exactly what transpired or what is happening in the courtroom in Finland today. Instead of them to start making decisions or pronouncing the bail condition of our Prime Minister as expected today, whereby we are expecting that he will be released today or during the week to perfect the whatever bail condition that will be given to him, they abandoned that very topic and started making another argument. And for those who have already come out to read out for you 10 bail conditions given to Prime Minister, go and ask them where they are getting their own information. Jugodufa, are they even sure that they are Biafrans? Ask them if they are sure that they are Biafrans. Now, first and foremost, today we had another prosecutor. Today we had another prosecutor. It's no longer the former prosecutor prosecuting our Prime Minister on behalf of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Because that very prosecutor was defeated, hands down. Nigerian case was completely quashed, defeated, even though it has not been officially, how do they call it in the legal terms? Thrown aside, even though it has not been officially thrown aside or quashed by the court of competent jurisdiction in Finland, but the prosecutor has been defeated. That is the reason why there was a room for bail condition or bailout of our Prime Minister, pending the final decision of the case on September 1st. Gekwanti, on September 1st, unless moving forward, there may be changes. But for now, it stands on September 1st. Now, since that very zoo prosecutor was defeated by the Prime Minister of Biafra for lacking merit and evidence to back up all his or their claims and allegations against the child of Elohim, Wachineke, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, today they brought another prosecutor. And this very prosecutor is no longer for Nigeria, but for Finnish authority. The work of this very prosecutor today has absolutely nothing to do with Nigeria allegations or terrorism, because that matter of terrorism has gone down has gone into oblivion, just as the treasonable felony offense leveled against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was thrown into abyss in the zoo. So another prosecutor showed up, and they started talking something different from what we are already aware. Something that was not even among the reasons why Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested in the first place in November. Then, a video call was put across to our PM from the prison custody. He spoke, he answered so many questions on a video call, both the argument between him and the prosecutor, and of course, the questions put across to him by the three-man Finnish judges. Another significant changes today that make us realize that actually the matter is already dead on arrival is because even our PM's legal team, our PM has two lawyers that have been representing him, one man and one woman. And the man is his main legal luminary, while the female lawyer is his assistant. Now, the man did not show to the court today. The man did not come to the court today. The person who was there to represent our Prime Minister today is the woman, the female lawyer. Then, and this same female lawyer, our people, Biafrans, who were on attendance, have opportunity to speak to her, which I was also put on a conversation to listen to what they were talking about, in order for me to get first-hand information from her directly. So she said some few things, which some of them I will be communicating to all of you listening to me right now, those who are okay for public consumption. As PN was put through a video call to answer some questions, I will be giving you some few words, both the questions he was asked and, of course, his response. The prosecutor, the new prosecutor, said that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa lied that he is a lawyer. So I want you to understand, you remember, I told you that I have gotten a different information. Let me know if my voice is coming out. I am getting a signal from the network. Let me know if my voice is coming out, please. Very, very important. I am looking out for your comment, the confirmation if my voice is loud and clear. I am getting a signal from the network. Somebody said no sound. Is that true? No sound? Is that true that there is no sound? No sound? Okay, we move. We move. Now, this very prosecutor who came today representing the Finnish authority, his main argument, his first argument was that Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa lied that he's a lawyer. Something that is not even supposed to be, that's not even in the charges. Being a lawyer or not being a lawyer is not on the charges of our Prime Minister. It has no business with the charges. But this man, this prosecutor came and said that Mazi Simon Ekpa lied that he's a lawyer. And they asked him, the judges asked him, is that true? Are you a lawyer? And Mazi Simon Ekpa said that he owns a law firm. He said, first of all, he said he is a legal advisor. Now again to you, Mazi Simon Ekpa said that he is a legal advisor. And he largely deals with immigration and other matters. This is the answer of our Prime Minister. He is a legal advisor and deals with immigration and other matters, which we all know that Mazi Simon Ekpa deals with immigration. We have seen him, even has made a lot of expositions about some immigrants that he helped in Finland and some in some other countries. Even some of them even turned against him, and some of them DOS wanted to use against him. Now, it did not end there. They now began to talk about his company. After he has already answered that very matter of being a lawyer or whatever, remember his answer, which he was able to prove. I am a legal advisor and I deal with immigration and other matters. That was the answer, and he was able to prove it. Now they jump from there to his company. Oh, we notice you have you own a company, Ekpa and Co. He said, yes. I own a law firm, Ekpa and Co., which inside this company, there are people like lawyers and co who are working through it. Now, I've already told you that the lawyer was only the second lawyer and is a female lawyer. After they have trashed the matter of owning a company in Finland, which is Ekpa and Co. Lego, firm, they jump from there, boom, to the task. Oh, we have seen your dealings, and we have seen your record. You are owing the government your tax between 2021 and 2022. You are owing tax between 2021 and 2022. I want you to remember that in the first place, these are never the reasons Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested in the first place. Never the reasons. They were not on the chat, on the charges. But all of a sudden, because they have seen that Mazi Simon Ekpa has defeated the zoo with a lot of evidence choke. Can somebody write in the comment section, evidence choke? After the zoo were defeated, then they have been finding a way to hold him down. And I want to use this opportunity to tell a sister that she's doing very, very well, actually. That very sister is amazing. I'm not going to call your name for security reasons. This very sister sent a voice message yesterday on a group. She was very, very emotional, saying that she saw Mazi Simon Ekpa, who was almost free, almost released. And then she saw a group of people, two different groups of people, consisting men and women. In those two groups, then one group say that they are going to go back to the court, that the first judgment was not right, that the judges didn't judge it well. And she began to blast them in that dream. And when she turned to the other group, consisting men and women as well, what they are saying there is the same thing, almost the same thing that the other group that she lambasted was saying, that they must go back to the court, that the judges didn't judge it well. That means na onwerendi, there are people who are doing everything humanly possible to, they are concocting many issues, many things that are not even there, that are not supposed to be there, that has no reason why keeping Mazi Simon Ekpa in the custody. Just the same thing the zoo is doing today. You accuse Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of treasonable felony offense and terrorism. And then you are bringing in, you are talking about equipment, broadcasting equipment. You charge somebody of treasonable offense and terrorism, yet you are the case, the main matter you are judging in the court of competent jurisdiction is about, what do they call it? This thing for radio broadcasting. Can somebody remind me in the comment section? What do they even call it? Not signal. What do they call it? Transmitter. What does transmitter have to do with terrorism? What does transmitter has to do with treasonable? And you are keeping that man for the past 5 years in the custody, denying him his rights, making him to go through mental torture, isolation, inhuman treatment, solitary confinement. And you are accusing that person, you are judging him for bringing in transmitter that does not even warrant arrest. Bringing in transmitter, whether legally or illegally, does not warrant arrest. You sue that person to court, that person will go there. If the person truly bring in transmitter to Nigeria illegally, the court will find that person and that person will pay. It's very simple. But they are concocting these stories because of what? They have no evidence to back up their terrorism charges and treasonable offense. No evidence. And they know that they do not have jurisdiction to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why they are bringing in all those nonsense talks. This is the same thing. I said the same thing that is going on in Finland as I'm speaking to you now. They said, you said you have a company. Is that having a company in Finland, does it have any business whatsoever to do with the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa since November 2025? That is complete 7 months, going to 8 months now. It's already 8 months. It's already 8 months now. Complete 8 months. Because today is 25th. It's 8 months now. And you're talking about owning a company in Finland. They talk about tax. So tax, they said Mazi Simon Ekpa is owing tax for 2021 and 2022. And Mazi Simon Ekpa said he's in talks. Pay attention. This is how he trashed that very statement. The Prime Minister told them that he is in talks because in Finland, according to the explanation, in Finland, if you normally make an estimation of the amount you are supposed to earn in 1 month. Listen and listen very, very attentively. In Finland, based on what I was told reliably, you give estimation of your monthly income. If you are supposed to earn 10,000 naira in a month, and then you finally earn, out of that 10,000 naira, the government will tell you how much is your tax for that very month. And you are going to pay your tax the moment you earn that money at the end of that month. But if you earn, because you are the one to make quotation, you are the one to tell the government your earnings per month. So if you earn beyond that, very amount, that very 10,000 naira you have told the government, maybe you earn like 12,000. So that means you are going to be given something which you are going to remit. You are going to remit some amount of money in order to, because you cannot cheat the government, in order to correspond with your, your full monthly, earnings. Now, between 2021 and 2022, according to the prosecutor, because the prosecutor is the one who brought this very matter of tax today. Now, the prosecutor said, you are owing tax to the government between 2021 and 2022. Why did you do so? And why are you owing the government? And you lied about your monthly income. The magistrate told the court via video conversation that played out. Now that it was not my doings. I earned higher than the expected amount which I was expecting to earn that very moment, that very period, in that 2021 and 2022. That is the reason why it happened. But I am in talks. I am already in talks with an agency known as Vero. There is an agency, those of you living in Finland who are listening to me right now will understand what I'm talking about. There is an organization known as Vero. Vero is not organization, sorry, an agency, just like here in the zoo, you have like NAFDAC, you have NDDC or whatever they call all those agencies. You have DSS and all that. So this Vero is an agency that oversees the tax. Anything that has to do with tax in Finland is overseen and being taken care of by this government agency known as Vero. So our PM told them that he is already in talks with Vero over payment plan, how he can be able to pay the tax, the accumulated tax that he is owing, which he can be paying even 10 euro, 20 euro, 50 euro, 200 euro, 100 euro, depending on the agreement he reached or he reaches, because the agreement is not yet reached. So depending on the agreement he reaches with the tax agency known as Vero in Finland. So the moment they come in conclusion on how the payment plan will be, then he will start remitting the payment until he completely pay the tax in full. So now this is how PM answered that very query and trashed it. But there's another thing that you all must understand, which also made it look like a joke when they raised the issue of this tax. Another thing that made it look like a joke, which the judge is not even or the judges are not even interested to hear, because that is not the main matter here. Another thing that made it look like a joke is because even there in Finland, there is another law enforcement agency known as Olosoto. Those of you living in Finland, you understand what I'm talking about. There is a law enforcement agency known as Olosoto, not Vero. Vero is not a law enforcement agency, it's just an agency that oversees tax. Then this Olosoto is a law enforcement agency, like police, not Finnish police, but it's another law enforcement agency that when you refuse to pay your tax, this is where we are going to take this idiot called Chinedu Onwukwe. Chinedu Onwukwe will soon be handed from Vero to Olosoto. So when you refuse to pay tax in Finland, Vero will first of all send you petition, write you, and make sure that they draw your attention. So when you deviate or you refuse to, live up to the expectation, then they will now forward all your information to Olosoto. This Olosoto, which is another law enforcement agency in Finland that enforce tax or make people to pay tax, will now take care of you. They have the constitutional right to arrest you. They have the constitutional right to even to take you to court. They equally have constitutional right to jail you if court sees you guilty. So, but this Olosoto is not involved in our prime minister's case. Olosoto, as a security agency, that is the only security outfit that takes care of tax defaulters in case if they fail to settle with Vero. PM has not even, refused to settle with Vero. He's still in talks with Vero. Olosoto is not yet involved. Yet the prosecutor has the face. Hey, oh my. Biafrans, I want you to understand that the case Wokunono, the zoo has lost, but they are looking for a way. They are looking for a way to try to hold our prime minister down in order to shut him down. In order to shut him down. So those who are giving fake news, reading 10, conditions given to our prime minister for his release since day before yesterday and yesterday, when the argument was supposed to hold today, and you already giving fake news of the, I don't understand. I don't understand. So, are you aware of these things that I'm saying today? You don't know about it, isn't it? So, the prosecutor has the face to talk about tax when Olosoto is not even involved in the business. So, who is the prosecutor working for? Is he working for Olosoto, which is the only security outfit that is constitutionally permitted to deal with tax defaulters? Or is he really working for who? Because this is now bypassing the law, the procedure, how the Constitution has made it, possible for those who default, who refuse to pay their tax in Finland. Now, as if that was not enough, 1 minute. Now, after the whole thing, when our PM's lawyer, remember that all the things they brought today, our PM trashed them completely. So, we have not gotten another postponement date yet. Remember that today was not even expected to go through this question and answer once again, like, that kind of a thing. But this one came surprisingly. Somebody said, Biafra Unite, get all news first before another person. It shock you, Abby. Oh my goodness. It shock you. Oh my goodness. I have no explanation to give you how I get my information. So go and deal with it, my brother or my sister, whoever you are. Go and deal with it. So now, according to our PM's lawyer, she said that they have applied for his release. Our PM's lawyer said that the legal team has applied for his release. This is what is happening today. Now, when asked, when are we expecting our prime minister, she said she does not have the actual day or date, but the bail application stays for 2 weeks. The bail application stays for 2 weeks. If they fail to release him, then they will reapply again after 2 weeks. This is coming from our lawyer, the Prime Minister's lawyer. So, 1 minute. One minute. Then our PM's lawyer went ahead. This was after the argument, because what I gave you, or what I'm giving you, are the most critical ones, especially those that are very convenient and conducive for public consumption. So our PM's lawyer told Biafrans, which I had directly in my own ear, that it is certain that the Prime Minister Ekpa will be released. She said it is certain that he will be released. There are reasons that she said so. Also, our Prime Minister himself told our Biafran brothers and sisters that stood in solidarity with him on the 18th. Even before the 18th, on the 13th, he told them, he asked them as a question, what if you people come back again and we are living together? We are going home together. That was a question that our PM thrown to Biafrans. What if the next time you people are coming, we are living together? That is to show you that even PM himself knows that he is coming out soon. Now, according to the lawyer, she said that it is certain that PM will be released, but even though peradventure, because you can't 100% and authoritatively say you are not the judge. She also said, because after she said that it is certain that he will be released as soon as possible, then somebody said, no, I don't have time for some comment in order not to distract me. Now she said, peradventure, if there is any how that he is not released as quick as possible, then they will take the matter to the higher court. Because Biafrans asked her, what about, or is there any how that we will not be with our PM as soon as possible? After she said he will be certainly released. And she said that if they delay, or if he's not released as soon as possible, then they will take the matter to a higher court. Because it's also the same way it's here in the zoo. You have lower court and higher court, federal high court, you have appeal court, you also have the overall Supreme Court. Now, they also, during the case, the proceedings, they also tampered, listening on Egekwanunti, Kono na afu ife Mazi Simon Ekpa na gabiga on our behalf. They also tampered with his website. Now, again, they tamper, even our Prime Minister himself, Mazi Simon Ekpa, could not say or does not know who tampered with his website. His company's website was tampered. According to the whole scenario, how it played out, that a place where they put www.com was changed to something else. And then the prosecutor started asking him questions about that place, because they want to hook up something. They are, when somebody is falling from tree, when somebody is falling from tree, in order to have a safe landing. Remember that the zoo prosecutor, the first prosecutor, was begging the judge to give our PM at least 4 months imprisonment in order to prove to the zoo that he, accomplished the task given to him. He's a white man, a Finnish attorney, but he is the one handling the case on behalf of Nigeria. He told the court, he pleaded with the court to give Mazi Simon Ekpa, even though it's 4 months imprisonment. And that failed. Now, this new prosecutor now is the one now asking our Prime Minister, what about this? Instead, a place where there's supposed to be www.co.com. PM told him that he does not know anything about that. He's been in custody. They asked him who built the website. PM told them the website was built by an African man, an African tech. They asked him about the man. Is he in Finland? PM told them no, the man is in Africa. Can we have more details about him? I don't know him properly. I don't know him well. The only thing we did together was to help me to build the website. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't have any communication or contact with him. That was how that matter was sorted out. Now, they also checked his bank account. They also checked our PM's bank account. And do you know what they said? They started asking our PM that there is money. There is money we see. We have found this money. This money is coming from Ireland. This one is coming from America. This one is coming from US to Ireland and to the. How did it come to your account? Then our PM told them that his account is connected to the Google, which inside that Google you have Meta platform, you have Meta, and you have YouTube. And other social platforms that are connected to Meta, to Google. And what Google does, Google is an American company that's based in America. What Google does is Google pay money at the end of every month, and they disburse their payment to Ireland. From Ireland, it is then being distributed to other countries where the money is supposed to be paid. If you own a platform, online platform. So imagine somebody say Biafra Unite, you're a liar. Oh, look no kwa ye liar. Oh, look no here ase. Biafra Unite is a liar. Why can't you go to those who are telling you the truth? Those who have already read out to you the 10 conditions given to Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. You go there and listen to them now. Why are you here? Oh, Luku, Mumu man. Let's continue. So, when they checked, they found out that everything that Mazi Simon Ekpa said is completely truth about Meta and Google payment. The same way he said it, because they scrutinized the account. They went through, they printed everything out. They went through how the money is paid into the account through Google from US to Ireland and then to Finland and to his Finnish account. You understand? So that is how they confirmed that anything concerning the account is pure, and they buried the matter of monetary or account issue. That is how they buried it today completely. Now, there are other things that happened. I've already told us the comment of our lawyer, Mazi Simon Ekpa's lawyer, the second lawyer who was the only lawyer that attended today's proceeding, because the reason why the female lawyer is the one who attended today's proceeding is because today's proceeding, the male lawyer was already aware that the case is over, that today there is no case, because they know what they were bringing in today. They know that they know very well that there will be a new prosecutor, and the lawyers also know what they are coming to talk about, and they equally know that those things do not hold water. In as much as this case of terrorism is concerned, those things do not hold water. That's why the senior lawyer did not attend court today, and it was left by the female lawyer to represent our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. And because today's proceeding or today's argument or today's allegations against our Prime Minister does not hold water, that is the reason why they did not equally bother to bring him to court. Yes. And as God may have it, our Prime Minister was able to stand all the questions thrown at him and quash them all with superior answers and argument. Now we are going to go into exposition of a certain individual, a certain saboteur who equally testified against our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. After that, I will open the line for people to come in and make their own contribution. Let me bring the picture of the saboteur to the screen, and then we will discuss his criminality and criminal activities in Finland. And then we will take it off from there. Umunem ifenemel. Our people, some of our people are evil. I no go lie you. Some ndị be anyị bụ ndị ọjọọ. Not all people. Some ndị be anyị bụ ndị ọjọọ. This very idiot left a community in a certain local government area, left a community in a certain village, in a certain local government area in Imo State. I know those areas, but I'm going to hold it for now. All the way to Finland. This very idiot, you see his face on the screen. His name is Chinedu Onwukwe. This very idiot has been in Finland for the past 6 years. He has a senior brother who has been living in Finland, who brought him to Finland. This idiot, in Finland, there is this money that government pays to people who are not employed, to unemployed citizens. Should I call it citizens or residents? Yes, residents. Because I'm not sure if he's a Finnish citizen yet. I'm not sure. But he is a resident and he is staying there legally. That's why he is able to be getting that very social known as Keller. So this money that is being given to the residents is for those who are not working, who are not employed, the unemployed residents, be it citizens or foreigners. As long as you are legal in Finland, you will be getting that, that Keller. So this boy has been collecting Keller for the past 5 good years in Finland. But do you know what he does? This guy will collect the Keller, pocket it, and in Finland, if you are collecting Keller while you have a business, earning you income, and you are collecting Keller, is a crime. Because you are stealing, you are robbing the government. You are stealing from the government. That is number one. Then number two, you are running that business, yet you are not paying tax. It is another crime. You are equally robbing the government. There are other things he does in Finland, which he may deny, like picking pockets and stealing of telephones. But those that know him very well are those who give me his information. He's equally in the game of picking pocket and stealing of phones in Finland. But he may deny those ones. But he will never, ever deny chipping in containers or chipping out containers from Finland to Nigeria on a regular basis while still collecting Kela in Finland. Those Finnish authorities who are listening now, I want you to investigate this boy. His full name is Chinedu Onwukwe, living in Helsinki. This idiot is the one who gave false allegation claiming that Mazi Simon Ekpa unalive a pregnant woman and then forces sit at home in eastern part of Nigeria, why it is all lies and they have no any evidence to prove that. His name is Chinedu Onwukwe from Imo State. I don't want to mention his village, that not now. The time is coming, including the other 3 DOS. We are going to call even their family members. We will call their names one by one. But not now. Not now. So they must know that we have not forgotten them. This very idiot was helped by Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. It is through Mazi Simon Ekpa that this very useless animal got residential, got not residential, got what do they call it? Adoro. How do they call it in English? Can somebody help me in the comment section? How do they call it? Adoro. Immigration permit, immigration something. I don't even know how they call it. It was through Mazi Simon Ekpa that this idiot got how do they call it? Iri adoro. Kefa na akpọ ya na n'obodo Igbo. Can't even remember. Somebody can help me in the comment section, please. Is it immigration permit or something like that? So this idiot deceived Biafrans that he has surrendered. He is not going to come to testify against Mazi Simon Ekpa. Yet the following day, he testified against Mazi Simon Ekpa via video conversation. Asylum. Thank you. God bless you all. Refugee or asylum. It is through Mazi Simon Ekpa that he came to betray. He came to sabotage. He wants him to be, jailed, whether life imprisonment or forever, or 6 years, as they were rumoring before. This idiot wants Mazi Simon Ekpa behind bars, working for Nigeria government and DOS. Lied against the child of Elohim. He who goes to equity must go with clean hands. Your own Ikoge Jugo. We are going to bring in. This matter is not going to end on social media, because you are a criminal. At least other ones. We may say yes, they are saboteurs, but they are not. They may not, or we don't have evidence of them stealing from the government. But your own, we have evidence of you stealing from the government. Chinedu Onwukwe, we have evidence of you stealing from the government. So you will pay for it. You go and answer. That same place, that same court, we judge your case very, very soon. But we are coming there. We are coming there. This idiot was helped. His elder brother contacted Mazi Simon Ekpa for his sake, on his behalf. And he was assisted. He was helped by the same man he came to sabotage and gave false information against. He was helped to get asylum, because Mazi Simon Ekpa is a legal advisor who works, for who deals with immigration and other matters, according to the direct answer which he gave the court. And he has all the evidences to back it up. Look at him. Now, before Zoom or this one, Biafrans, I want you to look at this man. Let me remove the the headline on the screen. Kiwiki fumpona ne trouser and pona ni shoe. Kono watch ya mpona ni shoe ya. A young man, oh, a young boy. Look at the way he's looking like a man of 60 years old man, like a 60 years old man. A young boy. Because of his evil, Aromani. Look at how he's looking like a 60 years old man. Onyori. Anybody who engages in criminal activities, in sabotage, in a struggle of this magnitude, in a struggle that many have given their lives, in a struggle that many have paid the supreme price to get us freedom. Many, and people are still being unalive today by Nigerian state, by Nigerian security forces in Biafra land because of this same, cause. Because of this same cause, this person has the guts to come and sabotage Biafra. You can see how he looks. Even though Nechogodi senator, or senator kana akwa, even though Nechogodi agbada, must you look like this? Must you look like this? Ọ dịkwa ka onye agbụọ na ọ dị ka agbụọ agbọrọ agbọ. Chukwu okike abịa ma ekwekwala ife ọjọọ, ekwensu abụọla gị ọnụ. Ọ dị ka agbụọ agbọrọ agbọ. O yiri agbụọ. Ngwanezianụ. Inegode onye anya, you will see na ike ụwa agwụgo ya. Ike ụwa gwụrụ ya at young age already. When you look at this person, at the young age. If not, at the young age, how dare he look like this? At the young age, Okwana Finland nekwa jacket here because I anare you de akwa na zoo. Okwana Finland nekwa jacket ya ebe. Neziano onye n'obodo oyibo. Chai! Alumelo. Biafrans, I want you to know that this is the fourth. This is the fourth Aseko Babia, and the letter the Aseko Babia and Ifajuna of our generation. This is the fourth one. We have the names of those first, second, and third ones in the person of William Nwokedi. William Nwokedi is another individual that Mazi Simon Ekpa has helped. I don't know why those who want to kill you are those that you have helped in life. They are those that envy you most. Those that envy your success most. William Nwokedi, only see Dada, is the one who shared food and merriment during our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa's child dedication. Just 2 years ago, child dedication. William Nwokedi betrayed Biafra, not only Mazi Simon Ekpa. Isaac Ikalo betrayed Biafra, who happens to be a DOS member and IPOB coordinator of Finland, national coordinator. He betrayed Biafra. And Pastor Udochi betrayed Biafra, deceiving people and confusing people that he's a pastor, whereas he's an evil man. He's a criminal, a thief. And then come this young man known as Chinedu Onwukwe. These are 4 Ifajuna reincarnated. The reincarnation of Ifajuna in 4 bodies are these people that I have mentioned their names, and Biafra land and the spirit of Biafra will never ever allow them to enjoy whatever amount that they collected to betray Biafra. That is what is called Lord of Karma. It's going to pay them back. Now, I have told you today's outcome of the court proceedings today, and I'm going to open the line for people to call in and make their contribution. Tell me, even though you were a police officer, once you see this man with his face, you are going to arrest him. Whether he committed a crime or not, you will arrest him. Oh, yes, you will arrest him. You will arrest him. Because the way he looks already, he's a you see he's a thief. When looking at him, he's a thief. You don't have to be told. You will arrest him first, then eruzie na station or zawazie ọnụ ya, onwe anything o nwere ikwu okwuwezie from the station. By then, ọ nọ logo na police station already. Unbelievable. So our PM is, we are waiting for him. We are waiting for him. According to the lawyer, direct from the lawyer, she said that they have applied for his release. That is what the lawyer said to us today. That is what the lawyer told us today, that the legal team has applied for his release. So, and she said it's going to take 2 weeks. She said it usually takes 2 weeks before it expires. She said, when you apply for bail, for bail, as it stands now on our Prime Minister's case, it stays for 2 weeks. So within that 2 weeks, the bail request, the bail application will be looked into, and if it passes, then our Prime Minister will be released within 2 weeks. If it doesn't pass after 2 weeks, then they will apply another bail condition. They will put another bail application after 2 weeks. But we are hoping that this very one they have applied now, this very bail application that they have sent now, shouldn't be even up to that 2 weeks that usually stay before the expiration. We hope and pray that within this week, our Prime Minister will be released, or latest next week. But anything other than that, we'll wait until the expiration of the 2 weeks that the lawyer told us today. After that, within that 2 weeks, we will see. Or after that 2 weeks, we will see. Or till that September. But of course, we don't pray that it stays till that September. We pray that God in his infinity mercy, takes control and something happen as quick as possible. Because I have said this time without number. Umunnem, Okwuli Mazi Simon Ekpa, not just for Biafra restoration. Nekwano Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Okwa Simon Ekpa. Onwere ife DOS na-eme. Ka m na-ajụ unu, ụmụnne m, onwere ife DOS na-eme? The answer is no. Onwere anything DOS na-eme? The answer is no. Since Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested since November, my people, can we tell ourselves the truth? Onwere ife ni idiot na parade onwe ya as a government official or whatever name. Is there anything? Have you seen anything that these people have been doing in this very struggle, if not online banters and castigation upon castigation, allegations upon allegations? Everybody there claim no you are the right. Onye nke akpọ ibe iyi, ibe ya akpọkwala ya. Onye nke abụ ibe ya ebubo, ibe ya bokwala ya. Mkpọ fasi biano. Obunu no uche unu dị ọcha. Obuna your mind, if your minds are clean, come biano. Umunne ka ibu ka ikpe udo can move forward, because this very moment, Mazi Simon Ekpa does not need anything fracas. This is the time we are going to show his arrest. We are going to make his arrest as useless as that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the time we are going to prove him innocent. Is the time we are going to show Finland that all those allegations has nothing to do with Mazi Simon Ekpa, because even though he's not there, that does not stop the march to freedom. They say, Kai, who be this one? Who born you? But some of you do not know that I am privy to some certain information, that I know some certain things, that there are some few things that made me stay away. Remember that word, that I am privy to some certain information, and there are some things that I know that made me stay away, which most of these things are not for public consumption at the moment. Most of these things will be laid down to the right person at the right time, not now. But some people did not understand it. I equally told us that in 6 months' time, you are going to see who is fighting for freedom. Is it not playing out today? Can you beat your chest and tell me anybody who is fighting for freedom today? Can you completely beat your chest and tell me who is fighting for freedom and give me what that person has done to prove you right that he or she is fighting for freedom? The answer is none. None. Only gossips, lies, and deceit on social media. Lies and deceit on social media. Some people called me saboteur. Many called me names. Now, anything that when you say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release, first of all, pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa's immediate and unconditional release, because that is where everything lies. Because I have seen everywhere, based on the information that I have with me. I already know. Before, long ago, before all these things, I've already known. But no, not everything is meant for public consumption. Honestly speaking. But kunu Biafra. Kunu jiuchu na aghọta kunu na-eji ile unu na-agụ eze unu ọnụ. That's why I'm na-ekwu okwu n'inu. Some of you who do not know anything, who do not understand what is going on, you call me names, saboteur, Biafra Unite is working with Nigeria government. Seriously? Oh my goodness me. Okay, the link is in the comment section for those who want to come in and make their contribution. If you have any question to ask me, do not hesitate to bring in your question. I will do my best to answer your question. All right, Nicholas, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans. Nicholas, please go ahead. Nicholas, if you can hear me, please grab the microphone. Nicholas, have you forgotten your name? Because I see your mic is on, your camera is on. Can you hear me, Nicholas? Oh, wow. Any white, please grab the microphone and talk to us. Any white. Any white. All right, talk to us. Talk to us. Go ahead, Eneni.
All right, talk to us. Talk to us. My brother.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Ganiru. Eneni, go ahead. Go ahead.
My goodness me. Okay. Now you can hear me very well. Biafra Unite, my brother.
Yes, you are welcome.
You are welcome. Please go ahead. I want to use this opportunity to thank you so much, my brother. You are doing a good job. In fact, this update in our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Finland. In fact, my temperature they high or they very very normal. In fact, I'm very happy with you, my brother. You are doing a good job. In fact, you are giving us how it is. This way, the king and I. Yeah. Chukwu gozie gị nwanne m nwoke Biafra Unite. Ọ bụ ndị a na-akụsa asịrị. Ka isi ewepụtara ndị ụmụ na-adị happy. Here our prime minister, because Nigerian government all their plan have plan all the whole thing now. In fact, that's a hard go to Ebruge ha. Emanaso eraho de Ebruge Nigeria rahogo Ebruge ha. So in fact, Nigeria is gone, and I can assure you, my brother, Biafra Unite. Nnamdi Kanu win ha. That's the end of Nigeria. Biafra has gone already. And what's the hand again? I must tell you. Because these people chena ha just ka they use their magomago wuruwuru. They hold our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, an innocent man, nwa Chineke dị very clean. You know, ke hold ke use wuruwuru Nigerian factor. I pity that president of Finland. Mama for that idiot, Alex Cole, or I don't know why that man is greedy of money.
Hold on. That's a wrong comment. That's a very, very wrong comment, and I have to come in immediately. This very platform is being watched and listened to by Finnish authority. And I'm not going to allow my caller to come in here and use this very platform to castigate the president of Finland, Alex Stubb. So I will tell you for free that Alexandra Stubb, the president of Finland, has no hand in what is going on with Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is number one. I will equally tell you for free that Alexandra Stubb, the president of Finland, has no legal right to order anybody not to be arrested or to be arrested. It is not like the zoo where illegality is order of the day, where a president will come up and use power. A power-drunk president will come up and then order the entire country to be massacred or to be arrested and thrown into jail, even without trial. Finland is not like that. What happened to Mazi Simon Ekpa is because there have been a lot of petitions and allegations against him. And these petitions are going to Finnish authority, the Finland police and court. Therefore, when these questions were going on, these petitions were coming in, then the authorities have to do their job. And these petitions are in the public domain. Then the authorities cannot ignore it. We saw Christopher Musa, the CDS, Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff. He occupies a high position in Nigeria as a country. Nigeria is an independent nation, even though it's not a nation. It's an independent country. They have their own table at the United Nations. It is a recognized country in the international community. We all know this is not a lie. So a man who occupies the office of the Chief of Defense Staff has been coming out laying allegations against directly to Finland, against Finland, that they are shielding a terrorist. So Finland has to arrest this, alleged terrorist and take him to court. Put up those questions and those allegations at him and allow him to defend himself. The Finnish president has nothing to do, nothing at all, nothing to do with this matter. This matter is between the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa to defend himself at the Finnish court, which is exactly what he has done. So I can't allow anybody to come here and start batching on Finnish president. He has no hand, nothing, not at all to this. Don't mind any individual or some group of people who are going online to talk rubbish and castigate people, castigate Finland and the Finnish authority. What do you expect them to do? They have done what they're supposed to do. Do you know the amount of pressure that is on them? Are you not aware that this case is an international case? You're not aware that this case is being monitored by the international community. The way Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa has defended himself is being monitored by the international community. They are all aware. And the way Nigeria was unable to provide evidences to all their claims and allegations, the international community is aware of it. So if the PM is released tomorrow, nobody will question it because he has defeated them. So please, my brother, you have 1 more minute to round up.
My brother, Biafra Unite. This Prime Minister's case is an international case. It's not a Finland. You get the point now. So, and this type of case, Finland authority, the way
we lost him, but you can come back. You can come back and round up your submission. All right, Nicholas, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for the last time. Grab the microphone and speak to us. Nicholas, can you hear me? Nicholas, are you there? No, Nicholas, can you hear me for the last time? Unmute yourself from your end. Unmute yourself. Release your microphone and talk. Okay, thank you. Refresh your system and then come back. Refresh your system and come back. Refresh your system and come back. PP, can you hear me? Please grab the microphone. PP, if you can hear me, please grab the microphone and talk to us. PP, if I call you, you don't answer, then I will jump. PP, can you hear me? Grab the microphone. Please, anybody who is joining me, make sure that you are ready to speak anytime once I mention your name. Don't expect once you join and then you must talk immediately, because there are people who are already there before you. So it's your duty to stay, vigilant. The moment you hear your name, you jump on your microphone immediately and start talking.
I want to conclude.
PP, can you hear me for the last time? PP, can you hear me? If you can hear me, go ahead. PP. People have issues. Michael Bishop, grab the microphone. I hope the problem is not from my side. Michael Bishop, can you hear me? Michael Bishop, can you hear me? All right. Any near white, please go ahead. I hope you can hear me.
Unmute me, please. You muted me. You muted me.
You are unmuted. Please go ahead.
Okay. Can
go
you
ahead,
hear me?
Please. You are unmuted.
Now,
Go ahead, please.
I want to conclude, my brother. Biafra Unite. You see, things, the way the case is handled by Finland, you can see a bias against our prime minister. So there's a little bit this kind of about against our prime minister on this case. That is kind of the manner I have to, because we him I have to get everything he could kona. I have to get koko. So there is nothing we can
brother.
There's nothing. I want to round up, please.
No. You see, you're trying to take me to somewhere which I can't allow you. I can't allow you. You say there's a little bit bias. What kind of bias? Can you explain it? Because if I ask you all these questions now, you cannot be able to answer it. This is a legal matter. This is a legal matter. How many times will I explain it to you? The judges are on top of the game. They have to allow the authorities and the international communities who have petitioned them to do their job. They have to allow them a playing ground so that they don't say that they were limited. You see, today they were supposed to discuss the bail condition of our prime minister. They came up with another kangaroo statements and accusations about tax, company, blah, blah, blah. The judges have to allow them to have their playground. So tomorrow, when Mazi Simon Ekpa is released, nobody will say, but we came with another allegation, but you didn't allow us. International community is watching this matter. Anyway, one called the if you have another thing to say it and leave this side. You are going completely. Just leave it. I'm going to give you the last time 1 minute to round up, please. Leave that side completely, please, because you can't answer the questions if I begin to throw them at you. Please, you have 1 minute to round up. All right. All right. He said he doesn't have much to say anymore. And again, his network is disturbing him. So thank you. Please, you people should understand this. Don't allow emotions to override you or becloud your sense of reasoning. The judges must allow them the playing ground. At the end of the day, our prime minister will be compensated. You can't throw somebody in prison for 7 to 8 months without that person committing any crime, and then you finally release him and tell him, thank you very much, you can go home now. No, he will be compensated. So, but the judges have to allow the prosecutors a playing ground in the presence of the whole world to see if they could present a substantial evidence and a superior argument against the man in question, then they will have their way. But so far, so good. They have not been able to present any substantial evidence and the superior argument to nail him. So at the end of the day, he has to be released. He has to be released. So the judge must allow them a playing ground, free hand, to do whatever they want to do, so that tomorrow nobody will say, you stopped us from prosecuting him. Is this not a simple thing to understand? Let us leave emotions by the side and face the reality. This is a legal matter. It's a case that is already in court. And we are happy and lucky because the court itself is in the Western world. No matter how Britain could be corrupt, at least Europe still respect the rule of law. No matter how corrupt the West can be, they still respect the rule of law. We still know that they respect the rule of law, especially when it's a matter of, of such a, public interest. Casey, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans. Casey, go ahead, please. Casey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please. You're loud now. Go ahead.
Sorry, place I am is a little bit noisy. I don't know if you can hear me loud and clear.
Go ahead, Casey. Go ahead.
Okay, before you know it, I thank you very much for the marvelous work you are doing. Seriously, it has been quite a number of years that we have been following up your broadcasts and your updates, your news. You are doing marvelously well. Some of us are part of the people that when we wake up in the morning, we see if there is any dropping news before we, shower to go to work. It's true that this our PM case has finally come to an end. Let me use that word. But we thank God that everything has been, the will of God has been prevailed, and which has fall to the desire of we Biafrans. We thank you very much for your lovely voice and your support. Everything is not by monies. It's true that some may be in position to be given in money. Is like what I see like a Biafran struggle is like a division of labor, and the part where you fall, even though maybe the money is not coming from you, but your voice has been going a very long way to, edify and do the needful. So do not back down. Let anything not discourage you, brother. Keep on the good work that you are doing. The case today is, in fact, it's just something of joyful. When we summon ourselves in platforms like this, is just to celebrate, because that's only what I see for PM case now. It just is, it's just a thing to celebrate that finally our prayer has been answered. And the Maria Urugun Nkai. Thank you very much. And I have nothing much to contribute. Even for the saboteur, those that have been behind this, has been against this struggle that many has been paid the supreme price. People has some is even dividing their money into two to put half in this Biafran struggle, so that, because we know the importance of this struggle that we have embarked, is very, very quite unfortunate that somebody will be somewhere and thinking otherwise. More especially a person that people that know PM directly face to face is quite unfortunate. But our bachos are government. Media Urugunkani. Media Urugunkani already, so I will I will just say that instead of we keep talking about people that does not exist, let's just rejoice that God has already answered our prayer.
God bless you for your wonderful contribution. Please, those who are making comments in the comment section, the link is on top of that same comment section where you are. If you have questions to ask me, click that very link and come in here and bring down your question. If you have a different view from what is on ground, click that very link in the comment section on top of that comment section where you are commenting. Come in here and ask me that question. And some of them, few, not some of them, few of them, very tiny number of them, like 2 or 3, who are constituting nuisance. Click that link and come in here, so that Biafrans who are not only those who are reading comments, so that those who are not reading comments will see your, your level of understanding and your, your knowledge. So click that link and come in here and stop constituting nuisance in the comment section, because I don't read out your comments. I don't read out your, even though you send me a super chat to draw my attention. Once you're making stupid comments, don't expect me to read it. You understand? That is me. That is me, because I can't allow you to distract me. I pay closer attention to what I'm doing and what I'm saying than reading your comment. That is how it is. So you are free to come in and, of course, make your contribution or ask me that question that is bothering you. All right. Tonex, before Tonex, Casey, I think you have made your contribution, Casey.
Yes, correct. I'm done. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you. God bless you for coming. All right, Tonex. Tonex, please grab the microphone. It's your turn. Tonex, grab the microphone if you can hear me. Tonex is not paying attention. Casey, you keep on coming in. Once you have made your contribution, you are okay. You can now listen from your device. There's no need of coming in again. Tonex, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, good evening, Mazi.
You're welcome. Please go ahead, Mazi.
Yeah. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I just came rushed in to greet and commend our brother, Mazi Biafran Unite, for the work that he's doing. Since the whole of the day, I was online waiting to waiting for you to see that red button. But I saw your post. I knew that you'll come up later with information. Only when I got busy, I didn't follow up from the beginning. But maybe I came in from one or two explanation of yours. I got to understand how today is with our PM. So I thank you very much for your good work. God will bless you. God will bless you. God will bless each and every one of us that are genuinely this thing that we always, before we talk, we know that we all are Biafrans, but there are those that are genuinely doing the work. But if you are not choosing, like our leader said, you might not understand and identify these people. But if you have that spiritual eye, you understand. I want to use the opportunity to call on those of our genuine Biafrans that our leader spoke about. Our leader said, you know yourselves. Those that when they talk to God, their words are being carried out. Not that they command God, but God listens to them. Those of you that are will continue. From today's update, we can see yes that from the animal kingdom, now the only thing ndị ihe na-ga-eji ikwu so bụ akwụkwọ ndị obodo, which is onya ka na-ekwu the tax and all of that. Mana ekwusi nke akwụsị, our PM nwere in so we should understand it the way it is, the way Mazi Odinanwa explained it to be. I understood it immediately. We should understand it that way and give thanks to God and not be distracted from our brother channels to our sisters channels to our other channels. We all are Biafrans. Do not be distracted. Most of us will understand this, and we pray that very soon our leader, our PM will come out and he will join us to bring our leader out from the Zoological Republic. Thank you, Mazod Nama, and thank you, dear friends.
Thank you. Thank you, Tonex. God bless you for your coming. We move to O2 Junior. O2 Junior, please grab the microphone and speak to dear friends.
Yeah, Mazendewo. I'm just coming in now from work. Actually, I did not follow the whole discussion and what happened in the court. But I decided to join because of some of these our brothers that are complaining, so to say, about maybe the way they feel the friend, the so-called man we presume that is the friend of our prime minister. I understand the frustration, but we don't also have to see things the way it works in Africa. Our leader, Mazen Nandekan, is still in jail because he was kidnapped in an African country, which they also tried to lure our prime minister to some of these African countries. He refused. They tried in Asian countries. He refused. So what I want to help you in this explanation you are giving to our people. There are ways things works here in Europe. I'm living in Europe since 23 years. This is my second time calling your program. I called during when we were campaigning for the protest for the release of our prime minister. I called him. So this is the second time I'm calling again. So I want to
there may be another protest again.
Yeah. No, I understand. I understand. This is a topic. This is a topic for another day. I understand. So what I'm trying to say is this. What I'm trying to say is this. In Europe, people don't mix things. Here where I am a European citizen since 2009, and there are ways things work. If I do any mistake during my tax declaration, it's a crime in Switzerland. It's in Europe, and I will be charged for a criminal activities. So I will be investigated, and I have to go to court to go and defend myself why the mistake was made. And that is exactly what is going on in our Prime Minister's case. So we have to follow it differently, not trying to mix the feelings with the way things works in Africa. His friend, which is the president of Finland, has absolutely nothing to do. That's the fact, as you said it. He has nothing to do. Here, parents sometimes even call the police for their children when their children commit crime and they see it. They have to call the police for their children, and the child or their children have to go and answer for their crime. So to show you the extent, same wise, children are also calling the police for their parents. So these things are facts. This is how it works here. So let's please, as you said, just forget about complaining about the Finnish government. They are just doing what they have to do, because the accusation it has to do with terrorism, and terrorism is a global crime. One can say it's a world-known crime that any country that hears it will also pay attention to hear what is going on and how it's going on. So you rightly said it, or you have been explaining this thing, because I follow your programs. You keep on sounding these messages, but people sometimes, I don't know if it's because they are mixing it with the way the national government is handling the case of our leader. And with this case, it has absolutely nothing to do. When I called your program during the time we were campaigning for protest, I said that when you are accused of crime, officially, the police, depending on the nature of the crime, they will invite you or they will come and arrest you. When they arrest you, within the next 24 hours, they have to notify the prosecutor that you are with them. Then the prosecutor now will ask them the nature of the crime. Depending on the nature of the crime, the first detention warrant is 3 months, as I said last time. So after that 3 months, if the police is not done with their investigation, they have to inform the prosecutor that they are not done. Then it will be extended for another 3 months. Which, during this time, the police have to convince the prosecutor their reason of wanting to extend the investigation time period. You understand? And that is exactly what happened in our Prime Minister's case. So now, after the police have compiled their investigation from what the accuser, which is the Nigerian state, and their collaborators presented to them, so they will now present it to the prosecutor, that is the police. This is what we investigate on. This is the information we have. Then the prosecutor now will invite him. That was when people were saying that our our prime minister went to court, our prime minister went to court. It's not court, that type of court. It's interrogation. The prosecutor will ask him, yeah, this is what the police said that they found out during their investigation. What do you have to say? Then he will also say his own side of the story. So in this time, the prosecutor now will now challenge him, ask him questions which he is entitled to defend himself with his lawyers, which is exactly what is going on. Until all this explanation, all this investigation finishes between our prime minister and the prosecutor, then after the both parties agreed and signed, then they will now hand it over to the judge. Then the judge now will now call the accuser, which is our prime minister, and said, yeah, you were accused of this, you were accused of this, and this is what you said, this is what you said.
The accused.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in this time, the judge will ask him, do you still agree on these things you said previously? This is how it works. It doesn't work like in Nigeria where they will, or in Africa where they will just detain you, intimidate you, treat you the way they want. It doesn't go that way. The process here in this our present case with our prime minister is going as it's supposed to go here in Europe. You can't jump.
Mm-hmm.
So that is just why I decided to chip in this, because I have heard you. A lot of people they are really, really upset. They really want to voice out. You are trying all your best to stop them, because all these things we are saying, it's not only for us. The world. This is a world case. Because Biafra, a lot of people don't know, Biafra issue is no longer a domestic case or a case where people can say they don't know about it. A lot of governments have interest to this case, so we have to also be very, very careful the way we contribute in all our programs. Then coming about saboteurs and all these things, we have to understand that it will never end. It can never end. This is what we have to bear in mind. There have been times when we were in meetings with the so-called DOS, the Chike Dozeman. So these are people I know in person. I have been in meeting with all of them. I told them in so many of our meetings that we have to bear in mind that until Biafra is actualized, everybody is a suspect, including those that are leading us. They were all looking at me like I have to say it. Everybody wants to bear it in mind. If we are, the followers, if we are complaining, if we are touching some points, is because either we are concerned or we want the so-called leaders to do more. Nobody hates anybody. That's the truth. So, my brother, thank you very much for your effort, because I called the last time I called. I also told you that Biafrans are very, very happy to have you again. So we are praying for you, not only for those that are our two leaders that are being arrested. You are also really giving most of us hope. You are really calming us down with all these your informations, because for us that are here close to this very country, we know exactly. I know very well that all your explanations goes exactly the way things are being done here where I live. So, my brother, thank you very much, and continue your good work.
Thank you. Thank you watching.
Have a nice day,
wow. Okugu kuno toka kasiga. Kampanye ndị na-ese siga. Okwu ekwu ọtọ ka siga. Even all this I myself mere the broadcast entirely. Okay. Ble, grab the microphone, please. Let Kaibuzia and Kenke, because Achigomi Mechi. Ble, grab the microphone after you or Boro Nemeka. Nemeka, you are going to be my last commentator before we call it a day.
Good evening.
Bleble, go ahead.
Good evening,
please.
host. Good evening, everybody.
You're welcome.
All the listeners. Calling from Nigeria. I'm speaking from Nigeria. That is my base. So
sorry. First, oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Okay. First of all, if you are here in the zoo, we don't need your location. We don't need to know where you are calling from, and we don't need your camera on. We don't need you to tell us where you are joining us from, and we don't need your camera on. So, Bleble, turn off your camera, and then I'm going to bring you back. You are still in the studio. You are still at the back of the studio. Just turn off your camera, then I'll bring you back. Meanwhile, as you do so, Nemeka, please grab the microphone and speak to us.
Okay, sir. Good evening. Good evening, all Biafra.
You're welcome.
Okay, sir. You know that it's only today I'm joining you, but I listen to your broadcast every time. You are so doing well, sir.
Thank you,
sir. May our God's Father, sir, bless you and guide you and give you more wisdom, sir. Because always, every morning, in 4 hours, I pray for Nnamdi Kanu, our great leader, followed by our PM, Mazi Ekpa and Joko. I give him them prayer 24 hours. Both my work, both everywhere I sitting, both everywhere I going. I give to them both our military, Biafra registered fighters, and followed by DBF, all of them. I pray for them. May our God protect them and guide them and give them more strength and the knowledge and the prosperity. I bless them. Sir, I don't have much to say. It's only God. May God come give us our independence because everything is only God's hand, not we. But we believe we are children of the rising sun, which Biafra, children of Israel. We believe. I don't have much to say, but continue your good work, sir. I listen to your broadcast.
You say
every time, sir. Thank you. I give you salute. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi Nemeka. May God bless you for coming. I appreciate you. Oh my God. For the benefit of the doubt, though I have said before who was supposed to be my last commentator, but for the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to allow 2 more persons to speak, and then we will call it a day. Michael Bishops, can you hear me? Oh, these people are not, their microphones are not turned on. They do not allow their microphone, so there will be no need. There will be no need. All right. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans, for listening. I don't have much to say. We are going from this very moment. We need prayers for our leaders, especially Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, for immediate and unconditional release. That is number 1. Then secondly, for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for divine health. I want to repeat, for divine health for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and pray that on that very 18th of July, next month, Kifedi Ebube Menandia and Nando Ainine. Thank you all for listening. May God Chukwu Kikabe Amabineligwe bless you all for coming. As we pray for our men on ground, the Biafra Liberation Army and resistance fighters, I na-ekpekpe ka Chukwu Okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe gbaa afọ ume, nyefa courage, and always protect them from the enemies. Because oge na-adịrị anya, there will be well taken care of. And I want to pray that you listening to me, joining me, I pray that whatsoever that you lay hand upon that is good, that is a good thing you are doing to survive, that put food on your table and is a good thing, I pray that you succeed and survive. May you prosper in all your endeavors. N'afa Chukwu okike abịa ma bi n'eluigwe. Ise mmeri bụ nke anyị ụmụ Chineke. Go and be happy. Na mmeri bụ nke anyị. At the end of this very journey and all this brouhaha, we all are going to dance on the streets of Biafra as if we are mad. And the whole world will see the hands of Chukwu okike abịama, the glory of God upon our lives every blessed day. May you all remain blessed. From me from here, with all the love in my heart, it is good afternoon.